Hello and welcome to the Finnish Institute in Stockholm and to our art gallery. My name is Hanna Tapio and I work here as Head of Arts. And we are standing in our new beautiful design and craft exhibition, Serving Sculpture, the renewal of Finnish craft and design. And this exhibition is a collaboration with the Finnish agency U-Market. And with me here today I have U-Market's CEO and co-founder Hanna-Kaisa Pekkala. And Hanna-Kaisa has also curated this exhibition. And yeah, I thought we could do a bit of a curator's round. So Hanna-Kaisa, could you tell us a bit about the exhibition and the idea behind it?
Yes, so I'm the one curator and then we have a second one. So there's two of us behind this, artist and co-founder of U-Market, Milla Vahtera. So we always work on together with U-Market exhibitions. And so when we were talking about what we want to bring out from the Finnish design scene, we were super excited about this new change in the field, manifestation of sculptural craft, as we call it. And we have noticed that the designers and artists are creating a new form language with their very bold, colorful and playful works when they are not afraid of doing things in a traditional way, but rather focusing on the material and experimenting with it, and through that making process creating something totally new that hasn't been shown in Finland so much before.
Yeah, and I think there was this leading phrase like form follows fun. I thought that was really a describing sentence about the exhibition.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's every designer or who's into it knows the phrase form follows function, which has been like the thesis of Finnish design for a very long time. Yeah. We are known for ultra-functionalism and extreme minimalism. So it's very interesting to see something totally different.
Yeah, a lot of colors and playfulness. Yes, but there are 10 designers and artists in this exhibition, so I thought we could take a look at all of them and all their works, I mean. And yeah, maybe we could start with this fabric over here. It's Elisa de Fosses piece. Please, Hanna-Kaisa.
Yes, Elisa de Fosses is a textile designer, and why we chose her here is that she has a very subtle, sort of familiar sort of looking style, but with new elements. So when you look at the closer to the fabric, you actually see that each of the pattern is hand drawn with like very small dots, and then it's repeated and repeated again and again, and creates this beautiful sort of illuminating piece actually, so where the colors really go together very beautifully.
It's really beautiful, beautiful fabric. And then behind over here we have Rosa Ryhänen's, how is it in English? Space divider, or how was it?
Yeah, a room divider or space divider, you could say. Yes, Rosa Ryhänen, her background is in industrial design, which is often seen in her work where she combines more like industrial elements together with organic ones, and she really likes to play with contrasts, as we see here in colors, in materials and forms. So we have this aluminium mesh in very strong, vibrant neon green, together with more warm wood, which is sort of like, how do these even go together? But that's exactly what makes it, interesting.
Mm. Do you remember the wood? What was it?
It's actually birch.
Birch. Oh,
yeah.
Really Finnish tree. Yes. And then we have over here we have Hanna Anonen's amazing lamps, or how do you call them?
Yeah, lighting fixtures. For this exhibition we wanted to also bring new designers to from U-Market on board, and Hanna has been chosen as the Young Designer of the Year in Finland.
Last year?
Yeah, and we really love her style. We think that she has been one of the first one on this sort of new form language with her own very characteristic style. And in this series, she wanted to, because Hanna Annanen is also a carpenter, so she knew that she wanted to use pine plywood, but together with the bold colors and graphic elements that often are seen in her work. So they create a very interesting balance in each of the lights, and also I love that you can play with them. You can place them vertically or horizontally in different ways.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you can totally decide yourself which way you want it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and over here we have Paula Pääkkönen's amazing glass sculptures, right? The ice creams.
Yes. Paula Pääkkönen, she's a glass blower and a glass artist. So she also works for other artists than herself. But with her own art, I think she's been breaking free with by her inner child and her imagination. So she has been creating these a bit of pop art pieces inspired by her childhood memories, that when you were eating ice cream as a kid and the ice cream felt so big and colorful and so delicious. And I think that's exactly what the glass brings out in these ones. So it's very you just want to touch them, to taste them, but you can't.
Yeah, I know, they are so delicious. And I know there are different colors. She does many different colors.
And each color is a different flavor. So that the whole series is actually called Assorted Flavors.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, here we have kind of this orange nuances. What about over here? Milla Vahtera.
Yes, so Milla was the other curator and co-founder of U-Market, but she also works as an artist herself. And Milla has been very passionate to renew Finnish glass blowing and work together with the young generation of glass blowers. So she does herself the brass parts of her work, as we see in the sculptural lighting series, and then she has these serving with vessels. And in Milla's work there is this, like, in the lights there is these sculptural elements that she balances with the brass. So it's always like some of the glass parts are much heavier than the others, and then you try to find the final form. It's like the piece itself builds it, sort of, in that sense. And in these vessels, they actually can be used other way around. So there is this serving top, and then there is a hole on the bottom, so you can use it as a base if you prefer.
Oh, nice.
So you can also play with those and decide yourself.
Yeah, like the same idea of playfulness.
Yeah.
Own choice there as well. And these amazing vases, they are Toivo Molins, right?
Yes. And Toivo is a young glassblower and a designer. So his background in design, I think it can be seen in his works where, for example, in these ones, he has been using 3D modeling to design the form, but then makes it in a very traditional craft when you have a wooden glass-blowing mold that is hand-carved and blown into those. And actually the burning wood is that makes the texture on the surface, so it's always a bit different and unique, and creates this sort of, there's at the same time they are very natural and organic, but also alien. So
yeah, and here's a good example of this, that the old techniques meet the new technology, right?
Yeah, it's true.
There are other pieces here as well that have the same idea.
Yes,
behind.
We'll see that.
Yes, and here was also Paula Pääkkönen's ice cream, a bit in a different mode.
Yes. She has been continuing the series with these new, very fun ones that are actually fallen on the sort of ground. So
yeah, it's fun. And these are Laura Pehkonen's amazing ceramic sculptures.
Yeah, ceramic sculptures. Laura Pehkonen is a ceramic artist, and we wanted to bring her in because I think in her works then you can see clearly that she has been always sort of doing her own artistic expression, and she loves to leave her handprint on each piece. So actually the surface that is very sort of rough with the abstract forms, it's her thumb that is building it.
Really?
Yeah, layer by layer.
Really? So many, like so many times?
Yeah.
Yes.
So each of these pieces or her works are always unique. So she never sort of does, even though there can be these different variations, they are not never the same because they are hand built layer by layer. And what is very special in her works is that use of colors and glazes. So she likes to layer them and create these melting colors together, and they are very also delicious and playful. And I think from each angle you can see something different.
It's really nice pieces. I love the pink in this one. I thought she also said that she loved the pink.
Yeah, and tries to avoid to use it in every piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we have another ceramic artist here. It's Laura Itkonen's work.
Yes. And in here, I think why we chose Laura Itkonen is that she maybe they have a very different styles with ceramics and how to do it, and I think that's also interesting to see how many different ways you can use one material. And Laura is also one good example of using modern technologies. So she uses 3D printing as part of her process. So there's 3D printed molds, for example. So each piece is handmade, but with using these modern technologies and together with some very traditional like hand building methods. So I think that's interesting. And in her works, contrasts are the most important factor, as we see here also, like really small detailed surfaces, then some shiny ones, matte, and I really love the combination of copper together with the toned gray, you could say. Yeah. So
those that aren't burned, do you say that?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
They are really. It's punasavi in
yeah,
Finnish.
this is Finnish red earthenware actually.
Yeah.
So it's very local material that
Yeah,
she uses.
I think she told me that
Yeah.
they were from. Oh my, I don't remember.
Yeah,
the place,
very
but
close.
in Finland,
Yeah.
from Finland.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. All right. Then we have actually wood in here, and it's one of the things why I love this exhibition, that there are so many different materials: textile, ceramics, glass, and wood, and
Yeah.
also metal. But let's take this amazing piece from Didi Ange. How do you?
Didi and
Yes.
Yes. Didi is his background is in spatial design and furniture design, and I think that's what we can see in this scale. So each of these sculptures are made from a single log. So when you look at it closer, you can see the wood grain sort of that goes on, and you realize that actually like this has been a tree trunk, and you know it's a lovely way to tell the story of it. And Didi has been using like very traditional wood carving methods, revealing the form by hand. And in his work, I love the honesty, the sort of very rough, a bit almost like brutal, but also poetic form that is found when you work together with the material. And in these kind of sculptures, as we see here, there are crackles that comes from when the wood dries. So
it's pine.
Yeah, it's pine. And so you have to work actually like together with the material so that you cannot force it. It also brings its own sort of will to the work. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. He told me that he got the tree trunks like normal tree trunks, and then starts to carve it and take off the bark.
Yeah. It's a long process.
Yeah.
I could say slow design or slow craftsmanship that is best. Yeah.
All right, and then some metal works meets glass here. It's Ville Auvinen pieces.
Yeah. These one are called In Symbiosis lighting series. These are waltz cones that also work on the table, so you can decide which way you want to place it. And Ville Auvinen, he's a furniture designer and carpenter and has been previously done very Scandinavian wood design, like with simplicity and very stylish. But I think it's very interesting to see this change in his work, where he has gone back to the craft and been creating these pieces with very rich textures. So actually the wall parts are forged copper by hand and then free-blown glass domes. And I just love the, like when you look at them closer, you feel like, okay, you want to touch it, like there's a handprint in there, something like that. They are very organic and free. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's, yeah, organic is a good word to describe then, I'd say, for language. And is there something we have forgotten to tell about the exhibition?
Maybe I could say to the end that, like you brought up, we have very different materials and makers, and that's exactly what we also want to do with U-Market and the makers we have on board. So we have glass blowers, carpenters, illustrators, textile designers, like professionals from various different fields. And I think it's very important to bring out also the variety, so it's not only one thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But when was U-Market founded?
4 years ago, and now 2 years with the pandemic. We are. This is our first exhibition in a long time, and the first one in Sweden. So we are very happy to be here, and thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah, the exhibition is open until April, so you have plenty of time to visit.
Yeah, that's
if
great.
you're in Stockholm. So
yeah, that's great. And if you are interested in more material, you can always visit our Instagram pages. It's Finlandsinstitutets Galleri and U-Market. What's
FI.
your?
Yeah, U-Market FI.
Yes. So I think we are going to tell a bit more about the designers and artists there.
Yes. Yes.
So thank you for watching and hope to see you here soon. Yes. Bye bye.
Bye.